Hello, my friends, and welcome. Are you ready to do a craft with me? I can't wait. Let's get started. All right, so today we're going to be working on a winter craft. So I decided to put on my winter glasses and I'm going to put on my winter hat. All right. I know it's not cold in here, but I decided, why not? Let's make this a fun winter craft, getting all dressed up. So first of all, what I need you to do is get a piece of paper, any color, well, preferably white or a light color like this. You might have some markers at home, or maybe you have crayons at home. All we're gonna be doing is drawing a winter picture, okay? So you're gonna follow along with Mrs. Silva as I tell you how to make your picture. So what you might need, if it's hard for you to draw shapes, is to look for things around the house that might be in the shape of a circle. So maybe you might have, let's see what I might have here with me. Let's see, okay. Maybe you might have a cup. A cup has a circle shape on the top and on the bottom. There are two different sizes. Maybe you might have maybe a lid from a container, maybe a glass, maybe a plastic cup, a bowl, something for you to make your snowman. Okay, all right. So find something that is round like this, because we need three sizes. We need a small size, a medium size, and a big size. So maybe for this one, this can be our small size if we want, or we can make the snowman with the same shaped circles. It's up to you. So let's try making our snowman with the same shaped circles, since we have this cup that we can trace. So your job is to put the cup, maybe, let's start at the bottom, okay? Leave a little bit of space here. So maybe right about there, okay? I'm gonna hold my paper and I'm gonna hold my cup just about there. Now you're going to get your marker and you're going to trace. Now you can either trace with a black marker or a blue marker or whatever color you want your snow to be. We can trace it with a black marker and then add color to our picture. So you hold the cup down. Let's see if you can see that. You hold the cup down, you get the tip of your marker and you're going to trace around your cup. Do not move the cup, it has to stay down. If you move the cup, then your marker is going to move and you're going to have a different shape. So when you take off your cup, you made a circle. Now let's make this another circle on top, which means you're going to move your shape on top and you're going to make your other circle. Now what I like to do is I like to make my circle just go a little bit on top of my other one, overlapping it. It's called, you overlap, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So it's kind of like I'm piling my snowman on top of each other. Okay, so you don't actually see that bottom line there. It's kind of hidden in the bottom snowman or the bottom of the snowball. Okay, let's try that again. So I'm going to make another circle, hide that bottom part, and so we have 1, 2, 3 circles for our snowman. Now where you have all these different markers, you're going to be creative. Let's think of, what do we find on our snowman? So if you've ever seen a snowman before, what does a snowman look like? What does it have on the top circle? Let's see if anybody can let us know. If you said 2 eyes, you're right. What could we use for eyes? Maybe we can use, let's use the blue marker. I'll make 2 blue eyes with the blue marker. So you're going to make little dots. Okay, so I'm gonna make 2 circles here for my snowman. 1 and 2. Okay, so we've got 2 eyes. What about, what could we use for the nose of the snowman? If you said an orange carrot, guess what? I've got an orange marker. I can make an orange carrot. Now, some of my friends might be thinking, Mrs. Silva, I don't know how to make a carrot. Guess what? A carrot is almost the same shape as a triangle. So you're going to make a triangle that has fallen over. So it might look like this. There's my triangle. It's fallen over. So now I'm going to color it in. Okay. So there is my snowman's nose in the shape of a carrot or triangle. What about the mouth? What could we make? Sure, maybe we can make some dots for the mouth. I'm going to make them red. Why not? Maybe they're red little stones that we found out there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I kind of want to make mine a happy snowman. So let's... Do they have to be the same size exactly? No, but just try your best. There is my happy snowman. I love this so far. Now, did someone say buttons? Sure, we can make some buttons going down our snowflake. Maybe I'm going to use some purple buttons. And I'm going to make a button here. Once again, there's some circles. This snowman's all about circles, I guess. Maybe I'll make 5 buttons going down. How's that look? So far, so good. So far, so good. Now, let's put a hat on our snowman. Maybe let's make a pink hat on our snowman. So now the 2 shapes that I'm going to use for our snowman hat is a square and a rectangle. And I'll show you what I do. So on the top of my snowman, I am going to make a square. So here we go. There is my square. Now I'm going to make a rectangle going across, just like that. Okay. So we have 2 shapes there. We have the square and the rectangle. Now we're going to color it in. And I'm going to actually go right across my snowman's head. Just like that. Okie dokie. Wonderful. What? Did somebody say a scarf? Sure, we can make a scarf on our snowman. What color should I use? Ooh, maybe this nice light blue. Let's make a scarf on our snowman. Once again, this shape is going to be another rectangle. So I'm going to take the scarf from one side and I'm going to kind of extend it to the other side like that. Okay, so I've made my rectangle scarf. Now I'm going to color it in just like that. And maybe you might have some fringes on the side, so just little lines like that. Okay, what is our snowman missing now? Arms, right. Normally we use branches, so let's take out the brown and I'll make some arm branches. Once again, skinny, long rectangle. I'm going to color that in. Okay, a skinny, long rectangle. And then perhaps another skinny, long rectangle on this side. Okay, just like that. And we're going to make maybe some smaller rectangles for the fingers. Let's put this down, Mrs. Silva, so you can see your rectangles. Okay, just like that. I'll do the same on this side. Now, I don't know about you, but I love to draw snowmen. I really do, or snow people. Okay, well, we've got the hat, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the scarf, the buttons, and the arms. Are we missing anything? I don't think so. But is our snowman flying in the sky? Is he floating on water? Where can our snowman be? On snow. If all my friends said on snow, I agree with that. Oh my, so let's draw some wavy lines here, or some lines to make it look like he's on the snow. Oh, wonderful. What about making some snowflakes falling from the sky? Could we do that? Could we do that? We sure can. So I'm just going to pick some different color blue. I got dark blue, I got light blue. So remember, we make an X, a line, and we make some V's at the bottom. But that's how I make my snowflake. You can make yours look different than that. You can just make that, an X with a line in it. That's a snowflake too. We can do that. Oh, I'm loving the way this picture is turning out. Now, boys and girls, what would happen if the sun came out? Could we draw a sun in this picture? We could draw a sun in this picture. But what would happen if the sun came out? What would happen to the snowman? Because the sun is very hot, what would happen to the snowman? What happens to snow when it gets hot outside? Right, it starts to melt. Now, our snowman is not going to melt if we draw a sun on our page. So you know what? That's okay. I'm going to make a nice sun on our page here because I like the sun. It makes me happy. And I hope it makes you happy too. Here we go. And there we go. Maybe you can think of a name for your snowman. Could be Snowy. It could be Snowmanny. It could be anything you can think of. Wow, I really loved making the snowman with you, and I hope you had fun making a snowman with me. Until next time, my friends, have fun and be creative.